Yeah.
Hello, friends. Good morning from Toronto. This is Kolluri from CIP Study Abroad. Welcome to our live QA session today and stream to our Facebook group and YouTube channel. My name is Kolluri. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant, and I am the founder director of CIP Study Abroad. We are a Canadian company with offices and processing teams in India, Eastern Europe, Ukraine, Brazil, Philippines, Pakistan, and we process more than 1,000 applications every year. And every day we have the Zoom session, 9 to 12. All prospective students, irrespective of your agency, can reach out and get free consultation. So Anwar, yes, we have Anwar here from Hyderabad. Yes, Anwar, please go ahead. Your profile. Yeah, Anwar, what is your age, Anwar? Anwar, we lost you. Anwar, are you here?
Hello, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear now. Yes, please go ahead.
My age is 33.
Okay.
I did MBA Finance from Hyderabad in the year 2010.
MBA Finance. Okay.
So
2010.
Yes, from then onwards, I have like close to 10 years of experience without any gap.
Okay. What is your bachelor stream and percentage and year of graduation?
Graduation I completed in year 2008, and I had 67% without any backlogs.
That's very good. And MBA, may?
MBA in 2010 with 63% without any backlogs.
Okay. And a bit of a painful situation. And what is your current job?
Current, I have like 10 plus of years of experience in the tax industry.
Tax. Okay. 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 So remember, Pathan, when you're thinking about study visa, it is important that you choose a program of study which is not a repetition of what you studied previously, right? You have an MBA master's degree, MBA Finance. So the proposed program of study in Canada should not be a program. It should be relevant, but it should not be a repetition of what you have studied previously. Okay, so this is very important. So what would you want to study here in Canada? So what have you researched till now?
Yes, so after talking to some of my friends, I decided to do the project management course of 1 year. And if possible, I will renew for another 1 year in future after landing in Canada. But for now, it's a project management course for 1 year is what I have finalized.
Okay, that's good. So remember, project management is a generalized course. We have many students. You already have a master's degree, right? We have many students approved visa, study visa. Adult students, I can also just out of the mind, we had one student, Animesh from Ghaziabad, I think, yeah. He studied project management 1 year and he had previously experience in IT and he's now working in IBM, right? So possibility, but again, there is also a risk of refusal because one, you already have a master's degree. Second, you're, you have to clearly connect your program to your future career prospects.
Okay.
Okay. So very important. The visa approval, apart from your academics, will depend on how the proposed program of study is helping you with your future career prospects.
Okay, got it.
Got it. So that's very important. So are you in touch with anybody from our CIP team?
Last time I spoke to Anil sir, but it was back in December because initially like they suggested me Duolingo exam. Yeah. So after I got the 135 in the Duolingo. Then when I researched into colleges, not most of them are accepting that. Then also like doing the IELTS was compulsory for the visa application, so I applied for visa. But then in December, when I got the 5.5 rating in December, I got little bit upset. Then I applied for reevaluation, and after the evaluation I got 6.5 in January. So now I am continuing the process. So I spoke to him like around 1.5 2 months back. After that, this is the first time I'm talking. After that,
So
I'm
what
talking
happened?
directly to him.
Why delay?
Yeah, because I got 5.5 in writing in the December, that the scores that
Because
I got.
of that.
Then
So
after,
did you have an acceptance previously to any college?
no, this is the first time I'm applying. I never applied for any college anytime before.
Okay.
So here after since I finalized this course, I decided the city to be Toronto, because my cousin is staying there. So I just want your help in I need your suggestions in selecting the colleges which accepts 10 plus years of gap inside Toronto, which provides this course.
Yeah, so which colleges did you check in Toronto?
So in total in Ontario, there were 15 colleges that are providing this course. However, I selected 4 colleges that are inside the city. One was Conestoga. The
It's not in
Kanest-
the city. Yeah,
it is in
Anwar,
Kitchener.
8 minute,
It
Anwar.
is in
I
Kitchener.
just
Yeah.
have, yes, 8 minute. I have Anilji here with me. Just give me a second. Yeah. So, Patan, which colleges did you shortlist from the list? What you have?
So Conestoga is in Kitchener. That was a little bit far
Okay.
away from city. So that's
Mhm.
the only branch that was providing this course for September intake. Just to specify, I'm trying for September intake 2021. Sorry, 2022. So another one is Durham College. It is in Oshawa. That is
Mhm.
also providing this course. And another college is George Brown. It is also inside city. And another one is Sheridan. It is in Mississauga. So these are the 4 colleges that are showing the status of availability. However, there is another college, Humber, but the status is showing as waitlisted. So I just kept it on hold of now. As of now, only these 4 colleges: Conestoga, Durham, George Brown, and Sheridan. So I just want to know, like, are these
Okay.
the
So
good?
let me interrupt you here. So
Yeah.
Conestoga is not in Toronto. It is about 1 hour. I live here, and I previously worked in Conestoga College as the
Mm-hmm.
International Students Recruitment Officer for Eastern Europe. Okay. It
Mm-hmm.
is like, just for you to understand, you're from Hyderabad, right? So it's like
Mm-hmm.
Hyderabad to Warangal,
Okay.
100 kilometers.
Yes.
Durham College is in
Mhm.
Oshawa.
Mhm.
It is like Hyderabad to Bonagir.
Okay.
Okay, so that it
Mm.
you understand where you're going.
Yes.
So, of all the colleges that you mentioned, George Brown College is in downtown Toronto. Mississauga is also not Toronto. It is like, I would probably say, it's like it's like Uppal.
Okay, got it,
Okay.
sir.
So, but still it is about 30 minutes commute. So Sheridan is in Oakville.
Yes, okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
unfortunately, Canada is not in the business of education like US. In US, there are 500 to 600 institutions. In Canada, we hardly have, this is the same concept like polytech colleges in India. So in India, how many polytech colleges are there in each district?
I'm not sure. Mostly, I just know Usmania and JNTU.
So in India, every district has only one polytech institute.
Okay.
So the same here as well. So basically, when Toronto expanded, the suburbs, Humber is an Etobicoke, which is not Toronto, it was suburbs, it expanded, right? So basically the George Brown, so Toronto, George Brown College, Seneca College, Humber College, Centennial College. So three colleges, the big campus colleges, Seneca, George Brown, Humber, they start very early. They start 10 to 12 months before the start date. Hello.
Hey, Gautam, good morning. My name is Kishore.
Yes, Kishore.
I'm calling from India.
Kishore, I'm in a Zoom meeting. So usually 9 to 12 every day Toronto time, I have a free consultation. If you send a message to this WhatsApp to my WhatsApp number, the same number, you will get a Zoom link and you can join there. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much. It would be 9 to 12 EST or CST?
EST. 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 EST.
Okay. I'll ping you on the WhatsApp number then. Thanks, Gautam.
So Seneca, they start very early. Humber, they start very early. That is the reason you are seeing. George Brown College also, they start very early. And George Brown College is very competitive. It is one of the few colleges which has only about 30% Indian students. Okay. So, and they are competitive. You have, what is your bachelor stream? 60%, 67%, right?
Bachelor 67, MBA 63.
Yeah. So a bit of a pain in getting Toronto institutions. One institution where we can check in at this time, which opens late, is St. Lawrence in Toronto. It's a small international campus. There are no other students. Okay. So you can look into that institution at that time. Connect with Anilji tomorrow and discuss about the program. Unfortunately, Humber, George Brown College will be difficult for you.
Okay, got it.
At this time, just because of the timelines, they've already started. And in each program, usually if it is one group, it is 30 seats. If it is two groups, it's about 60 to 70 seats. That's it. For the whole world. Okay.
Understood. Yes.
Okay. So all the new people who have joined the Zoom meeting, instead of raising hands, kindly post a short message, your name, your city, where you are from, and I will follow. I'm here till 12:30, and I will be happy to answer all your questions. I kindly request patience because every day a lot of people, I'm one of the few consultants here in Canada. We provide free consultation 9 to 12 every day. In general, any RCIC, if you want to talk and get a legal counsel here, they will charge you $100. Okay, so let's take it forward. Yes, so connect with Anilji tomorrow. Can you share your number, Patan? I will also have Girish connect with you tomorrow from my team.
Yes, sir. It's 90.
Can you share it in the Zoom chat?
Actually, I have both of their phone numbers. I will contact them directly.
You have it, right? Contact them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Patan. Yeah. So talk to them about St. Lawrence Alpha campus in Toronto.
Sir, before I just have last question. How many colleges do you think I need to apply in order to get selected in at least one of the colleges? So how many do you think it will be safe to apply?
It's just because the timelines, unfortunately, is you are a bit late. If you had started in December or January, we would still have made it for some of the colleges you mentioned, but this is already February. So the day, remember, the floodgates The day the programs open, the floodgates, India floodgates open, and colleges have received like 1,000 applications every day.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
So talk to Girish and Anilji and we'll take it forward.
Sure, sir. Thank
Unfortunately,
you.
Centennial College does not accept, Centennial
Mhm.
College opens late. They just opened on Monday, yesterday, but they do not accept adult students age 30 plus.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So this clearance, is it accepting the people with 10 plus years of gap?
I think, yes, we can try there.
Okay, sure. Perfect. Then I will check with Anil and Girish, and I will see as per their suggestions, I will move ahead. Yeah.
Okay, Anwar, take care then.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. You too. Take care. Bye.
You're welcome. Yeah. So Karthik from Bangalore. Karthik, are you here?
Yeah, hi Gatam, I'm here.
Yes, Karthik, please.
I got the lead from one of your students by name Megan Ashwath and Sai Krishna a couple of years ago, and I spoke to you last year, and I gave my IELTS. Unfortunately, I met with the 5.5 in one of the bands, and so I couldn't give the next attempt because I got married this December last year, and I'm 30 years now, and I'm about to give my IELTS once again in the end of March. So I just wanted to know, like, I'm not in a hurry. I just wanted to make at least in 23 Jan. So I just wanted to know more about how does this work, or am I eligible?
So Karthik, sorry, I'm trying to have breakfast and also talk to you
Oh,
guys. Apologies. I'm on the run all the day from 8 o'clock to 7 non-stop meetings every day.
Yeah.
So getting back, Karthik, for entry-level information, we have staff. Okay. This is a permanent Zoom link from 10:30 in the morning till 10:30 in the PM. So in the morning, we have our India team who will help you with the process, will delegate you. So getting back, the basic requirements, good academics, more than 60%, minimum backlogs, and IELTS 6.5 with no band less than 6. So this is the basic requirement. So do you have more than 60% in your bachelor's?
actually, I'm a master graduate. I just have my postgraduate.
Master's is not relevant. I need bachelor's.
A bachelor's is somewhat around 54%.
Then higher risk of visa refusal. Getting admission is also a pain point. Backlogs.
In my graduation,
Bachelor's, yes.
it's about 5 to 6.
Yeah, 54% is a bit of a pain, Karthik. So what I suggest you is, we usually accept students around 60, 58, 59, with few exceptions. If there are no backlogs, maybe 56, 57, but 54 is a bit low with 6 backlogs. You're on the lottery side. Okay. Visa approval is a painful point, and you already have a master's, right?
Yep.
Okay. So bit of a tricky side. Academics are very important. And also when you have masters and when you want to go to study, we have many approvals, but a higher refusal as well. Okay. So what I suggest you is, please connect with Anilji tomorrow. I'm sorry, it's my time is limited to explain you the all process. So we have 3 support systems. One, for any person who is applying through CIP, you have a personal manager to connect with them. Second, you have this Zoom link is a permanent Zoom link, and from 10:30 in the morning, Suchi from our North India team and Anilji, who's the director of our CIP India, he is there. And any questions, if your personal manager is unable to answer, you can connect with them as well, right? If none of my team is able to answer your questions, you can reach out to me after 9 a.m. Toronto time.
All right, then I'm in touch with Manoj. Actually, I just spoke to him and he gave some basic details. So
Karthik, are you a Kannadiga or a Telugu?
I'm a Kannadiga. I'm from Bangalore.
Bangalore. So be in touch with Manoj and talk to Anilji. Anilji is very resourceful. He's been with me from the day when I started India offices. He's supported more than 5,000 applications, and he's every day in the Zoom as well from 12 p.m. India
12 p.m.
time.
Indian time.
Okay.
With the same link?
With the same link. This is a permanent Zoom link.
All right, then I'll get in touch with him tomorrow.
Sure. Guys, I just want you to take 1 minute and introduce you, Mr. Umakant. Mr. Umakant. Yeah. So Mr. Umakant is a very close colleague, a very good friend, and probably more like a brother to me. We are very, very particular about institutions we work with. And in Montreal, there's a big issue with Montreal institutions out there. We work with very few institutions, and there is a big group called Hermes Group, and they manage about five to six institutions in Montreal. So CGEP Gaspésie campus in Montreal and Matrix College and Accent College. This is the part, and Mr. Umakant is the recruitment officer for one of the recruitment officer for this group. So I just wanted to introduce. And guys, if there's a lot of there's a lot of demand now in Ontario, and many colleges are already closed. If you're considering, please do look into these institutions. Very good programs, and three are private institutions. I know there's a lot of issue going on with the private institutions in Montreal, but again, I do not advise any institutions unless I'm 100% confident in the company, the financials, and also the ethical part of the whole education and the quality of education. So, hi Uma, thanks for joining.
Thanks, Gautam. I just joined to learn from you, learn how you deal, to know the new topics. It's a learning thing for me too, like students.
Yeah.
I'm a student. I'm your student.
Thanks, Uma. Yeah, I was planning to call you for quite some time, but
it's been a while. I thought to see you. So, by the way, I like your shirt.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Come over when you are here in my part of the world. I'll connect you with in the evening. Okay.
Yeah.
Take care. Yeah. Yes. So, guys, this Hermes Group. So, any students who are there are 3 colleges which have filed bankruptcy in Montreal. So guys, if you are enrolled in any of those colleges, please reach out to the Hermes Group, Matrix College, or CGEP College. They are providing students support to continue your studies without, and financially supporting to a certain extent as well. So please reach out directly to them with your issues, and they'll try to help you and support you as much as you can. Okay, so getting back, next I have Namita here. Namita, thanks for waiting, Betty. Namita. So I think Namita was here, and I think she's exited the meeting. Okay, next I have.
Hi, sir. Namita.
You're here, Betty. Namita, kaise ho aap? How are you?
I'm good. Thank you, sir. I'll not take much of your time. I can see you're busy. I just have quick errands to run before I come to Canada, and I have queries for the same.
You are an expert now already. Namita is our student. She's been in a Facebook group for probably about 3 years now. She graduated a first program, and then she's studying in York University, Namita. So, and she recently got married, and congratulations again. And
Thank you, sir.
In struggling with the process of separation from spouse.
Not really, not yet. It will start probably next month. So, sir, I have a quick 2 questions here. I stayed in India for 10 months now. I have a valid TRV and study permit. So, do I need to get my medical done again, or is it not required?
See, previously, when the COVID was at peak, IRCC put up a statement that people who lived more than 6 months require a medical. But in general, returning students do not require a new medical. So it's your choice. If you don't want to take a risk, you can go and get your medicals done and have the documentation. But generally, returning students do not require. How many months did you stay in India?
I came June, and I'll be returning next month, so 10 months.
10 months passed. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't feel that you were away for 10 months.
So you tell me, what's your gut feeling? I've already booked a test in nearby panel. If you say go ahead and do it, I'll do it. If you say don't do it, I'll not do it. So
go ahead and do it. How much is the test?
7,000 rupees.
7,000 rupees. It's just about $220. It is not required. I think Hamza Patan, one of my students, also replied to you in the post.
Yes,
he was also in India for quite some time, and he returned back. So it's your choice. If you're really worried, I know I know you. So, so if you want peace of mind, go ahead and do it. It's only $200, right?
Okay. And one more question. So because the day York started, I was not in Canada, so I did not opted for insurance. Now I asked them for insurance. It's not month-wise. They are saying me $400, and it will end as soon as my course end, which will end in month of April. So
Mhm.
do you know someone from where we can buy insurance from outside, which will be cheaper and which will be good? Because $400 for 45 days doesn't make sense, because only for next 45 days I will be student of York. So if you have any suggestions on that.
So there's a company called GuardMe,
Right.
GEAURD.me.
Okay.
Okay. Try GuardMe, and the many colleges work with this insurance.
Even York is with GuardMe. I already did my homework and it's again coming to same. I found something called as Destination. How's that insurance
No,
company?
there
And
are many private providers, Namita. So, make sure that when you can take any insurance, but make sure that you clearly tell them that you are on a study visa
Mhm.
in Canada, and make sure that it covers all the emergency services and including dental if there is an opportunity.
All right, I will talk to them about this. Also, I have one more question that as soon as I come back, I have already started applying for small jobs as well as my IT jobs. Do you suggest me to take only job which is for supervisor, because I have already started getting calls? Because Santosh SOWP is already in the process and my course will be ending in April. And also, if you can help me somewhere there so that he doesn't get rejection because I don't have B job. So that's one more question.
You have very good communication skills, and when you come here, I'm sure you'll be able to find jobs. Okay, come here. In Canada, people prefer to have somebody who is here physically, and then things
Mhm.
will move forward.
All right. And anything else that I need to do, because I was here for 10 months? Anything else that I need to get, something that I missed on over there? Because I believe York fees and everything is clear. There is nothing from York. Also, one more question. How many days will I get that graduation email? Because few interviewers are asking me, tell me the exact date from when you will have your post-graduation work permit. So as soon as I get that letter, we can apply for my PGWP, right?
Usually, it's about 3 to 4 weeks.
So if I graduate in on 14th of April is my last date. So by first week of May, I should have my letter.
You should
Okay.
have it, and you can request your as well. Okay.
All right. Yeah, that's it, sir. That's it. Questions from my end. You tell me if you need any help. Also, if you're hosting any party, the student party, I want to come and meet you personally.
We are planning in uh, because of the COVID restrictions, we are planning in end of February or the first week of March. When are you flying, Namita?
I'll be coming on 7th of March. I'll be landing on 7th of March.
Okay, let me see if we can hold on the party for you.
Nothing hard and fast. I can meet you for next meeting also. After once I'm your alumni, I can meet at that moment of time also. So yeah, that's done. And again, Sandeep was of a great help. We did not uh, talk to you after that. Sandeep was of a great help, and everything was good. So let's hope for SOWP, as everybody is waiting for it. I will also be waiting for it. So
I really want you to be have patience and courage. It is for recently married couples. It is
Mhm.
really a pain part. But
Mhm.
again, I'm positive. I hope it works out for you, because your husband lived in the US and he has a travel history.
Yes, and also because of that reason, I stayed back in India for 6 months, even after I got married, to just to show some, connect, because I got an opportunity to have an online classes. We stayed after a marriage for 6 months in India. So even if that's helpful, let's see.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so thank
Okay,
you.
Namita.
Thank
You're
you, sir.
welcome. Okay. So kindly request all the people who have joined the Zoom session to post a short message, your name and the city you are from, and I will follow the order of the messages posted here. Okay. So I have Sonia from Pune here. Hello, Sonia.
Hello, sir. Very good morning to you.
Good evening, Betty.
Uh, sir, actually, this is the, I think, third time I'm speaking to you. Initially, I spoke to you when I got a rejection in my study visa. I am having a lot of experience on my resume. Post that, I spoke to you because I got a visa, but University of Winnipeg was not giving me the seat. somehow I managed to get the seat from them for May 22. I had to defer from September 21 to May 22. And I had passed a thank you message to your team, especially to tell this to you because you gave me a lot of courage at that time. I was really shattered, heartbroken at that point of time. So thank you so much for the courage that you gave me that time. It did work out. I think the day I spoke to you, the same day I got a reward from them. So you've
That
been
is very good. I'm
so
happy that it worked out.
yeah.
Congratulations, and thank you very much. I'm happy that to be honest, most of the time, uh, it's not a difficult process. Study visa process, especially when you're researching and researching, it's not much difficult. But just talking to someone and giving you the emotional support and also some advice really gives a peace of mind to you. And thank you. I'm happy that it really helped. Uh,
Thank you so much. So for that,
be in
I
touch. Go ahead.
today I have actually come to you for a different query. So I'm going to be processing my SOWP through you and sorry through CIP and my daughter's visa as well. So I will be flying in April. My course starts in May, 5th of May. So actually, I wanted to check with you. What do you think is the right time for applying the SOWP? I have been following closely, so I know now the files are getting picked up. So initially, I was planning to put SOP as SOWP as well as visitor visa at the same time for both of them.
Mhm.
But
So
now,
Betty,
yeah,
now what are you planning? Are you just planning spouse open work permit? Are you planning visitor?
I actually am looking for a recommendation from your side because definitely I want to. I mean, that separation with the daughter is more difficult to be honest. So I really would like them to be with me as early as possible. And my
Okay,
husband has a history of traveling to US. He currently also has an, I think, H1B1 active visa. So he
that's
did
very
travel,
good.
but that's 10 years back, 10 to 12 years back, he had traveled.
Okay, so there are multiple options, Betty, but again, nothing is guaranteed. I really want you to understand, Sonia,
Got
that
it.
we always do our best, but again, decision is we cannot we cannot guarantee you the outcome.
Got it.
Okay, uh, so getting back to what we were discussing, right? I'll tell you practical situations what my students had.
Hmm.
Okay. So one, which is the best outcome, we had one student, Ketki from Gujarat. So she had a study visa approval and her in-laws did not want her to travel alone. So she applied for a visitor visa while she was still in India. She had a child and within 10 days, the visitor visa was approved.
Okay.
And
But
she traveled together with the
has
family. That is
anybody
the
over
lucky
there?
option.
Yeah, but does she? So for visitor visa, we need someone to give us an invitation, right? I really don't have
Not
someone
really
who's
required,
planning.
Betty. No, you are a student. You are planning to move to Canada. You have a valid study visa. That's sufficient.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Justification from your husband is basically right. And also when we prepare a case later, it's basically like, how your husband and child wants to accompany you and help you settle down when we talk about the visitor visa, right?
Mhm.
That is
Okay.
one. Second, that's the best outcome, to be honest. It's not often.
Hmm.
What IRCC is doing is they have given second option is IRCC has given a second option for the new visitor visa portal.
Got it.
However, there it clearly asks, do you have anyone in Canada on in Canada
Hmm.
on a valid visa status? So if yes, then it takes to the new portal where you can apply for the visitor visa. That is if you have anybody out here.
Okay. But I really don't have someone that close who could share the financial documents and things like this, or who could show some kind of sponsorship and stuff.
Okay. So what is important, right? I will have you connect with Shivaniji from my team here.
Mm-hmm.
Canada time. Okay.
Hmm.
1647
Hmm.
321 5257. Okay. So uh, she has a child, so please don't call her late in the nights. You usually during the around this time would be good for her to talk. So, and I will also delegate later on somebody from India team so that you can have two people supporting you. So getting back, yes. So the first option is you can apply now. The second option, you can apply after you come to Canada. These are the two options for visitor visa, right? Third,
Okay.
we can, then the third option is the spouse open work permit. Might take 4 months, 5 months, 6 months.
Okay.
Okay. So it depends on how desperate you are.
Got it. To be honest, my husband doesn't wish to travel on a visitor visa because, obviously we have a child, so we have to look at stability for ourselves. So he wouldn't want to resign from here unless he has a proper work permit over there. But I'm just little more worried about my child. Just thinking, I'm not sure how she would cope up. So probably even if we get the visa, he might not travel that quickly, but it's just a peace of mind that we want.
Okay. See, it does take time to find a job, and to also, if your husband comes on a visitor visa, it will take time as well. Okay.
Right. Hmm. Got it.
Okay.
So I'll connect with Shivani ma'am once, and thank you so much, sir, for your time again.
You're welcome. And you have my number, right? If anything urgent, you can always contact me. I'm in Zoom most of the time. It's a bit difficult, but I usually check my WhatsApp messages in the evening after 6, 7 p.m.
So
Okay.
is it possible
So
for you to share your number? To be honest, I don't have the number. I've always
sure,
connected with you.
647-833-5257. So talk to your husband, see what is good for you, and then we can take it forward. Okay.
Okay. I'll do that.
Okay. ठीक है Sonia. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time.
You're
Have a
welcome.
great day.
Welcome. And so your husband's concern is he doesn't want to travel on a visitor visa because he has limitations on working, right?
Right, and probably he feels it's just a big risk we would be taking on our careers unless we have a proper work permit.
Okay, makes sense. I mean, it all depends on how desperate are you with your child. And it's a very big sacrifice, especially for women. We don't really traveling abroad for the first time, especially without your spouse and without your children, requires iron will to succeed. Okay.
Right. I
So
hope
should
I
be
do
fine.
that.
So take care, and it should be fine. Everything will be fine. Just prepare yourself mentally and and should be fine. Okay.
Fine. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome, Sonia. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Anil.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, folks, just give me a second. What are you using? Are you also the co-host, right? So Anil, do you see at the bottom, do you see more?
No, sir. I don't see that. Only a post.
Okay. So what do you see now in Zoom?
Let me check with that.
Do you see the participants and all the gallery out here?
Yes, sir. I can see participants.
So at the bottom, do you see security, participants, chat, share screen, record, breakout room, reactions, and more?
Yes, apps I can see, but more option I cannot see.
Okay, I think more option will I think you would only see. Yeah. So if you have, I think you are okay. I'll send you an image as well. You will see that. Folks, just give me a second. I'm trying a new software which streams to our social media. It's not showing more here for some reason. Interesting. Yeah, you can see it now, Anil. So if you see at the bottom, you will see this, right? More, when you are the host, you will see this more, and then you will see this stop live stream.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So if it is streaming live, you see this on the left. Okay, so hello, sorry, I was disconnected for a minute. So yeah, so the next chat out here, I'm just following up here. So we have Ankita Patel. Ankita, are you here, Ankita? Ankita Patel, can you hear me? So Arun Upadhyay. Anil, can you hear me, Anil? Or Sushil, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
we can hear you.
It
Yeah,
was
okay. Okay, thank you. So Arun Upadhyay, he's here. No, he's not here. Next, Amrita, can you share the website link? Amrita, what website link, Betty, are you asking about?
Sir, I think so. Amrita is traveling somewhere. I'm her husband, Sandesh. I
Okay,
hope you
Sandesh. Yes,
remember we
please.
had a discussion a long time back. Sir, I need a few clarification from you. Actually, I was trying to get in touch with Anil sir as well, but sir was searching for a new office, so that time we couldn't connect again. So,
Okay.
sir, our visitor visa got approved couple of weeks back. Okay, and now we are planning to travel to Canada. Okay, so I have a few.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Sir. Thank you so much because we are waiting from last 9 months, and now the kid is getting impatient a lot. Okay,
Sandesh, कितने दिन में approve हुआ?
10 days, 6 working days technically.
That is very good. I'm so happy. Did you post your timelines in our Facebook group, please?
I will do that, sir. Actually, I'm not like using your Facebook, but I'll ask Amrita to do that.
Please ask her because it is very helpful. There are many other people who are waiting and who are, will be happy to see that the process is moving. Yes, please, Arun. Yep.
Okay. So, sir, we are traveling this month now. Okay. Sir, I need some information about like our SOWP is in still process. Okay. And like we saw that the results are coming up now. Okay. So what should we do? Shall we wait for a couple of weeks or a month? Okay. Or we should travel now? Okay. And like how it has to go, because I saw there are
It's
posts
all
that people
about,
are.
Sandesh, it is all about patience and money.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you have the patience and you can stay without meeting your wife, now that you have your visa, right? It's basically booking your flight ticket and flying to Canada.
It's already done, sir. Practically, the tickets and everything is booked, waiting for the just passport to come. Okay.
So
But
you
my
have
only
two options. What I suggest
yeah.
you is, do you have your job still in India? What tell me about your employment? What is happening?
So yesterday only I resigned.
क्यों जल्दी कर लिया? So you already made up your mind to travel.
Yes, that is for sure, sir. Like waiting from like 9 months, and we are chasing for this like 2 and 3 years. Okay, so definitely everyone wants to go. Okay, so sir, the thing is that I saw few Facebook posts that people are traveling on visitor visa and they are getting SOWP approved later on when they are in Canada. Okay,
Okay.
so how that will be work like?
So what did you read?
So they are just struggling about to how to get their SOWP stamp.
Okay. So usually the process for Canada application and India application, these are two different processes.
Okay.
Okay. So the SOWP in India is processed and you have to submit your passport in India to get the visa stamping. Generally, you cannot get the visa stamping in your passport for in Canada if the application is submitted in India. Why? Because the process is different. So if you submit your application in India, you get your visa stamped, you arrive at the airport, and you get your open work permit document at the airport when you fly to Canada. Right? But when you apply from Canada, it is the opposite. You first get your work permit.
Okay.
And based on your work permit, you apply again, submit an application to get your sticker in the passport, the TRV.
Okay.
Okay. So what is going to happen for your spouse open work permit is most likely they will ask one, to be honest, this is the first time we are having this situation with the COVID. So would they make any exception and transfer your file? I don't think it is unlikely. So if you get a positive decision, you will have to travel to India and you will have to submit your passport and get your sticker. And when you arrive, you get your work permit.
Okay.
Okay.
No problem.
That is one. Second option is you come to Canada, and when you are on a visitor visa, you apply for change of status from your visitor to your work category.
Okay.
Okay. So you come here on a visitor, then you apply for a change of status, visa status from visitor to your work permit.
And sir, how many days it takes like to get application done and everything?
About 10 to 12 months. You will have to 12 weeks, sorry. 10 to 12 weeks.
Okay. So technically it's better to come back to India and get that the approved result if it's approved. Like because the files are moving so quickly off lately. That's what we
Yes,
can see on
February
Facebook.
is now being processed. And one more thing, if you apply for a change of status, I'm not really sure if you can travel again back to India. Okay, it's two applications for the same category. So I'm not really, yeah.
Okay. Sir, one more question about like my kid, because he will be turning 4 now. Okay, and we have booked the ticket for like this month only. Okay, so I don't know whether I can ask for that TRV or something like us, because he may start going to school. Okay, so can you just
Visitor
help me with
record.
that? Yeah. Can I ask
So
him
when you come to Canada, at the airport, you ask for a visitor record. Did you see, Sandesh? I shared the link. Let me just show you.
Okay.
Visitor record.
No, I saw that image. On that basis only I got this question. So when I'm traveling first time, should I ask them, because he's just turning 4, okay, and the Canadian school starts the study at 6 something.
They're not required at this time. It's good if you can ask them. See, it's a bit of a conflict here, but no harm in asking, right?
Okay.
So your visitor visa, what did you include in your invitation letter, in your statement of explanation?
So it's just my son's birthday was supposed to be like it's on a 20th February, and we want to have some vacation with my wife because she's been there from last 6-7 months. Okay, and we want to visit.
Okay, so you want to visit, and now you're asking for a visitor record.
That's the tricky question. So that's why I ask, because
so पूछने में क्या जा रहा है? Even if it is for 6 months, you ask them, would it be possible for my son to get for us to get a visitor record, right?
Okay.
No harm in asking. Just ask them. Then they will ask you, why do you need it, right? So, but again, once you come here, you can also apply submit your application to IRCC for the visitor record.
And how much time it takes, sir?
Again, 2-3 months. Timelines are not consistent these days.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Anything?
So kindly request all the other people, Sandesh, just a second. Whoever
Yes.
has joined, kindly request you to post a short message, your name and the city you are from, and I will follow the messages, order of the messages posted in the Zoom. Okay. So your child is 4, right? So it's
Yes,
not
sir.
required, but you can ask. No harm in asking. I don't think it's a big issue if you ask about the visitor record.
Okay. And let's say, sir, because one of your student only who got the visitor visa, student's husband, his name is Dilip.
Yeah, he recently got his approval as well. Dilip, very nice guy. Sandesh, we lost you, Sandesh. Anil, you can exit the meeting, Anil. Sushil is here.
Sorry, sir, I got disconnected.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. So he helped me a lot actually, and he also got the approval at the same time, and I also got the approval. Both we are from the CIP family only. Okay.
That's nice.
Yeah. So, sir, the thing is that I want to know, like when we are coming over there, okay, when we can actually go for the like that visitor records, like if we get a 6 months validity, when we should go for that visitor records apply.
Apply it. You don't apply for it. When you get to the airport, you ask the officer about the visitor record.
Okay.
If they don't give you at the airport, then we can apply immediately after you come in.
Okay. Okay. And that can, like, if we get that visitor record, how many days we can stay in a stretch?
So it depends on what duration. If it is usually they give it till the end of your wife's visa.
Okay. 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 Great.
Okay.
No
When you
problem.
come in, I'll explain you how to do it. It's not really a big problem, but you have to submit a paper application for that. I'll explain
so
you.
but I should try at the airport of asking all this, right?
Yes, you can. You can ask at the airport. Short question. You're coming to Waterloo, right? Where is Amrita Bhi?
Waterloo only, sir.
Okay, then आप मेरे घर पे आ जाओ फिर. I'll explain you.
Okay, definitely, sir. I want to actually meet, and I want to meet Anil, sir, but he never comes to Mumbai, and he always busy on the.
We will. Anil sir is actually expecting a child this month, anytime now.
Oh, okay.
So he cannot leave his wife, and we've just started an office today. Yesterday, the furniture. We have a special furniture which we ordered from one furniture guy, and the red and white tables in our office. So we just sent it. We opened an office in Mumbai in Andheri East.
Great. I can visit that.
Solaris.
Yes, I can visit that. Yeah, it's next to my office only, so I can visit.
Is it Hotspot Solaris?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Because I was working in Andheri from last 10 years, so I'm familiar with that area. And sir, one more question,
yeah.
So the here it is like I'm in dilemma. Like most of the people got this visitor visa till the end of their passport. Okay, but somehow I came to know today only because that Dilip got his visitor visa till his wife's study permit. Like, what is his logic behind?
We don't know.
Okay, so it's like uncertainty of the things.
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay. Anyways, thank you so much, sir. So definitely we'll see you soon. And sir, I'm just asking you one personal question on a personal chat. Okay, I need your help on that.
Sure.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Anil, sir.
Sure. Yeah, he just exited. Your congratulations and looking forward to see you, Sandesh.
Definitely, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah. Bye. Arun Upadhyay. Arun, are you here? Arun Upadhyay, I don't see him. I think he's exited the meeting. And then we have Abhishek Gunda.
Hi, sir.
Yeah, hello, Abhishek.
Sir, I think I've spoken to you the last couple of days back about my PR and then things, right?
So many people have not received a confirmation. What time did you submit, Abhishek?
Sir, it's on May 6th at 2 p.m., somewhere around 5 p.m. I submitted.
2
Sir, can I
p.m.
cancel my consult? Yeah, so my
Yeah,
question
you
is,
can.
sir,
No issues. It really doesn't make sense. Go ahead and cancel if it makes sense.
Sir, but I haven't got my AOR. So how can I, correct my application? Like, if I cancel my consultant, how can I link my application to me?
Call IRCC. They will give you a temporary number. Nobody see what I see is, unless you get your AOR, not many people are able to connect. But if IRCC gives you a temporary number, some people are connect. If your application process has started, they are able to connect.
I got the number.
Okay, did you try to connect it?
Yes, sir. I tried to connect the IRCC and I got this temporary number with me.
No, were you able to connect? If you remove the X before the temporary number and try to connect it?
Oh, no, sir. I haven't tried it, but I should try it.
Try it. Okay. And if you want to cancel the consultant, no big deal. You can do that.
Okay. Sir, and also, like, I want to meet you once about my peers, sir. Like, right now I'm in Waterloo. Like, I'm Kitchener, actually. So I want to meet you once about this. Like, I want to ask about my PR and all the things. Like, I want to...
You don't really need, because of the COVID situation, we are all the team is working from home and technology is in the fingertips. You can talk to me with your comfort of your home right. But for PR applications, my time is very limited. I coordinate things. Okay. We have Alex in my team, who is also an RCIC. He's the manager of our immigration department.
Okay.
So he takes care of all. Alex has been with me for 15 years. He previously worked in one of the directors of my Ukraine office, and he immigrated many years ago. And he is also an RCIC. He manages all our immigration team.
Okay, sir. Okay. I'll try to connect with him.
Yeah. So send an email if you have any questions, right?
Yeah.
But make sure if it is a CIP or non-CIP students, because for non-CIP students, we charge a consultation fees.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. So cipimmigration.com.
Yes, sir. I have your email with me.
Okay, Abhishek.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your...
You're welcome. Yeah, take care. Norman, connect with Arsalan, and after 12 we'll have a personal meeting with you. Okay.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Norman, connect with Arsalan, and after 12 o'clock my time, we'll have a personal meeting with you. Okay.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Shruti.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello, Shruti. Sorry, I think I missed you. And I think I have... oh, okay. No, that's fine. Yes.
Yes,
I'm
I've
sorry.
been waiting from yesterday.
Yeah, sorry, it's always
That's okay, fine, sir.
non-stop for me. So I think I have Ankita Patel, Arun has missed, Amrita, and then Abhi. So I have Syed from you. Syed here. Syed is here. No, I think, yeah. So please, Shruti, please go ahead.
Sir, I've spoke to you last time even. I've given my IELTS test and I scored a 6.5 bands. And you have suggested me, according to my work
individual score patch?
It is no less than 6, sir.
6.5 with no band less than 6. That's good.
Sir, yes.
Okay,
and
just give me a second.
Yes, sir, according to my work experience, you have suggested me MA in arts, leadership and education.
So you are currently teaching, right? You are a professor in a university, right? So how many years are you teaching, Amma?
It's been 5 years, sir. It's been 5 years I've been working.
5 years, and where are you teaching?
I'm teaching in Innovators International School, sir, which is located in Visakhapatnam.
In Vizag. Okay. Are you in touch with Naresh and Nalini from our Vizag team? So we hired 2 people in Vizag and we are shortly planning an office.
Yes, sir. I have been in touch with Nalini, and as you have suggested the last time, Vinsa and Trinity, Nalini has sent me the link, and unfortunately, I missed out the fall intake. And she said me that there's also winter intake.
So which intake are you planning, Amma?
Right now, Nalini informed me that the fall intake is completely closed, sir. So she suggested that there's winter, January. But
so January, so there is still option. See, we can still make it for September intake if you're planning for September. No issues. They are not closed. What they do is every 2 months they have an option for application fees. Okay. So what they do is they have so they have basically they exempt tuition fees, application fees $150, and they also have a credential assessment fees, another $150. So when you apply during this application waiver, then basically you will save this application fees and education assessment. So the next one we will have in about 2 months, and you will still make it for September.
Okay, sir. Sir, will I be eligible with my 6.5 bands?
Yeah, 6. Let me see if anybody from my team is here. I think they require 6.5 overall with 6.5 in writing. But let me please check with Nalina on this. I'm not sure about this. Sushil is here.
Yes, sir.
So Trinity Western writing the IELTS, do they require 6.5 with 6 or with writing 6.5?
Writing 6.5, sir.
Writing 6.5. Okay. So what you can do, Amma, that's what I would thought. So Shruti, what you could do is you can take Duolingo English test.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And Sushil, what should be the score in Duolingo? 120?
Yes, sir. 115 is enough, sir.
Okay. So try to take your Duolingo English test, and we can use your IELTS for your visa, but for admission, we can take your Duolingo test.
Okay, sir. Sir, like you said, I can still try for September intake. Is it for Trinity,
Yes.
sir?
Yes.
Sir, can I know what about Windsor also? Like, by chance?
Windsor also you can, but the reason why I told you, Amma, is Windsor is a small town with a population of 300. So for you, from the job perspective, from your PR perspective, it's not really a difference. But if you want Windsor, you can. But again, it is a small town with a population of just about 3 lakh.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, you said it. I heard.
Yeah. So if you're interested, please connect with Nalini, and she will also apply for Windsor. We can apply with 6.5 with 6 with 6 all bands with Windsor.
Oh, can I apply it with 6.5 bands, sir?
Yes, you can.
So I don't need to write Duolingo for that if I am opting
For Windsor, you might not require it. Okay.
Oh, great, sir. Thank you, sir.
So ask Nalini to connect with Akhila from my team, and she will help you with the process.
Yes, sir. I have been in touch with Akhila ma'am also. I've seen that, and she told me to. It's asking a minimum of 7, and she asked me to retake.
They've changed it.
To retake
Okay,
IELTS.
I was not aware that they have the requirement is changed to 7. Okay, that's good to know. I'm sorry, Amma. I'm more into the coordination process. I didn't know that they have increased to 7. Then it will not work out, unfortunately.
That is where I stopped.
Yeah.
So that is where I paused, and I was in a dilemma. I didn't know what to do, and so I was waiting for
Nothing to worry, Amma. You remember what is important for you, right? I'll be very honest. you you will really, if you want to pursue a career in teaching, you'll have to wait until you get your PR. It's not easy teaching in universities and colleges here to get a job. You
Okay,
need an
sir.
exceptional profile, exceptional language skills to do that.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So good luck with your English test, and be in touch with Akila. She is more resourceful than me when it comes to the university requirements. Okay.
Sir, so should I take Duolingo again or should I go for
It
IELTS?
depends on what you want, Amma. If you want to go with Trinity Western University, take the Duolingo. If you want to go with Windsor, take IELTS. But again, Windsor might close anytime. They've already closed many of the programs for September intake.
Yes, I came to know that. That is why, like Nalini has told me that they're even having a Jan intake, which is open till April 1st. April 1st is the deadline for Jan intake.
Yes, Amma. So good luck with your English test. Decide what you want. No difference. Both institutions are okay. Windsor is a public institution, but the location is small. Trinity is a private, huge university, but the location is good.
Okay, sir. Sir, like you said, there's less scope for teaching there in the university.
It's not immediately going to happen. You need an exceptional profile to get into it. As an international student, as a postgraduate work permit holder, everything takes time. You will have to work hard. You will have to work on your English skills. You will have to work on your communication skills. You might start with a part-time job as an instructor, depending on your skill set. Okay. So it starts initially with a part-time opportunity, and then it will go up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir,
What do you teach, Emma? What are you teaching?
I teach for primary, sir. It's English.
Oh, you are into primary. I thought you were into okay.
No, sir.
And you're only teaching English.
Yes, sir.
Not other subjects, because you are not a
English
native
and
speaker.
of course science.
Science. Okay, that's good. I'll put you in touch with one of my students. She's studying an MBA in Trinity Western University. So she had a teaching diploma.
Okay.
And she was able to get it accredited by Saskatchewan province or BC. And she is now working as in a kindergarten, and she is getting, I think, about $24 per hour as a part-time job. Okay. Do you have any education, B.Ed or anything in teaching kids at primary school children, or no education certificate?
No, sir. I'm right now actually pursuing my B.Ed.
You are just now pursuing your B.Ed, so will not work out. Okay, sure. When it comes to teaching kids, kindergartens, you will get a lot of job opportunities. That's not really an issue. I thought you were looking into, as a professor in universities. That will be a bit of a difficult part with your experience. But schools, teaching kids, it's possible.
So for that, is this course apt, sir? Like, would I have any issues in my immigration if I take up this course?
Immigration is not an issue, Amma. What is immigration in Canada? It is a point-based system. How do you get your immigration? You get your immigration points for your education, Canadian education, international education. You get points for your English. You get points for your Canadian work experience. And you get, so this is basically what is immigration. So study is not just one, it is only one factor. There are other factors which are also important.
Okay, sir. So this course is apt for me, right, sir? Like I can do it.
It is because you are teaching. This is the only course which is apt for you.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Fine.
Remember, the program of study should be relevant to your work experience and future career prospects.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
Okay.
So you said like you'll give me some contact of some.
Yeah, I will connect with you, not here. Okay, send me a message. I will talk. But again, I wanted to connect with you if you had a teaching degree, so that she can explain you about the licensing process. You do not have, so you cannot get your license accredited, your education degree, right? I thought if you had, then I could have connected with you with her. But she is in Vancouver.
Okay, sir. So would I be eligible for doing a diploma like into the?
There are no diploma programs for you, Amma.
Okay. So if I have a diploma here in India, will that be eligible there?
Yes. So this lady studied a 2-year diploma previously and she got it accredited.
Okay, sir. So a B.Ed in India would also be an added advantage.
Would be an added advantage. So decide where you want. Okay. If you're going to Vancouver, I will connect you with her.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Now take care. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
So Umang, are you here, Umang?
Yes,
Syed
sir, I'm here.
here. Syed, I'm not sure. Okay, I don't see Syed. Umang, please go ahead.
Actually, sir, I am a pursuing student BA program with English minor and history major. And as I was not able to see much scope in it, so I was planning to drop it here and continue with human geography and environmental studies in University of Alberta.
I wouldn't advise you to drop your studies, Vicky. You're almost it's a 3-year program, right?
3-year program, yeah.
So you're almost halfway.
Yeah, that's just my third sem, so halfway.
Yeah, halfway, right? So my advice for you would be to finish your studies, get a job, if you're interested in, how do you see your future career?
Lastly, I was planning to do civil services, but now I don't see much scope.
So what I suggest you is, after you finish your bachelor's, Vicky, try to get at least 1 year of work experience, 1 to 2 years of work experience, and then you decide what you want to study here, right? You need, human geography, environmental studies. Studying bachelor's is very expensive.
Yeah.
It's about $30,000 per year. And if you come here for an undergrad studies, you will have to spend about $120,000 to $150,000, which is a huge amount. And middle-class families will not be able to pull that amount. And it is impossible for you to work in Canada and pay your tuition fees parallelly while studying. It does not work out. You can only work 20 hours a week and you'll be only able to make about $1,200 minimum. Okay. So it's not possible for you to, unless your parents come from a very well-to-do family, it is not something which we would advise you, right? I don't really advise undergraduate students.
Okay. So right now I have to complete my bachelor's and then figure out what I can do.
Yes. My advice for you, Betty, where do you live in Delhi? Kahan pe? Gurgaon mein.
Gurgaon.
And how busy are you? Do you have full-time studies?
Yeah.
Okay. What time do you go to college?
Colleges are right now online. DU is planning to open.
Okay. So I was just thinking, we are planning an office in Gurgaon. So are you in a Facebook group?
No, not yet.
Not yet. I'll send you a link, Betty. So we're planning an office in Gurgaon. Be in touch with Suchi and Abhinav. Maybe if you need a part-time job in the office, if you're planning to Canada, we might be actually able to help you. Okay. So we have a very large Facebook group, almost about 50,000 people out there. And this is the Facebook group. Okay. Be in touch with Suchi ji and Abhinav from our team. And it's very important to, to find a program which will help you in your future career prospect, job prospects. Going for an undergrad, I wouldn't encourage unless you come from a very financially well-to-do family, and spending, I would probably say 75 to 90 lakhs is no big deal for you.
Okay.
Okay. And so connect with Bean. Are you in touch with Suchi or Abhinav? How did you get the Zoom link?
Yeah, I just had a talk with Suchi in the morning, and she asked me to directly contact you, Anil sir.
Yes. Okay. Be in touch with Suchi and join the Facebook group. Once we have an office, maybe by the end of this year, or we might we always try to support our students, whoever is planning to come to Canada. We have many people who work in our offices and then they come here into the journey here in Canada. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, Eti. Take care. So, Shruti from Vizag, Venu from, sorry, so Abhishek, I just spoke to Abhishek, and then it's Ambata Kimso. Are you here? How do I say names? I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong.
Yeah. Good morning. I'm here. Bata Chimso.
Good evening. Good evening out there in Nigeria. Are you from Nigeria, my friend?
Yeah, I'm from Nigeria, but I'm here in Malaysia.
You live in, okay, that's very interesting. And which city in Nigeria are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Imo State, from the east.
From the Imo. I have some very good friends. I have Cici Chukuma Daniels here, who studied with me many years ago. From Imo, I think we have Omo is from Imo State, and I think I don't remember a couple of friends I have. Yeah. So what are you studying there in Malaysia? What is your age, Mbata?
Yeah, I'm currently 36, going to my 37 years old.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you clearly. How old are you?
Yeah, I'm 36 years old.
36. Okay.
Yeah.
So what are you doing in Malaysia?
Yeah, presently I'm doing my MBA.
You're doing your MBA. Okay, interesting choice, Malaysia. I know there's a lot of Nigerian students in Malaysia as well, right? Iranian students, Nigerian students, Filipino students out there. Yeah. So how can I help you?
Actually, I applied. I had an offer with University Canada West.
Okay.
So I had to ask. I have to inquire to know what to do. That is why I've been looking for who to contact until I get your contact through a friend here. So
Okay.
I said, okay, let me contact you then. But it's unfortunately I didn't get your contact before I apply. So because I'm going through some certain counseling you're doing, I saw that the best way was to contact you before application. But I said, okay, let me try and see if you can still guide me from where I am now.
Yeah, any student who reaches out on a Zoom, this is the time 9 to 12, where I can definitely advise you. So a couple of things for you to understand. One, when you apply from a third country, not your home country, generally the visa approval rates are low. Visa refusal rates are high. So very important, right? So you are on a temporary resident in Malaysia as a student.
Yeah.
Second, the proposed program of study should not be a repetition of what you're doing. So you're studying an MBA in Malaysia, you plan to drop and you plan to study in Canada.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of conflict. So how many semesters have you completed in Malaysia?
Just my first semester only.
Your first semester only.
Yeah.
Okay. So, in general, unfortunately, I had an office in Lagos previously 2 years ago.
Oh, nice.
It's a bit of the visa approval rates for Canada for Nigerian students not the best, because finances are very important. So what I suggest you is, one, I want you to really think about, if you really want to apply from Malaysia.
Okay.
Right. So it is a risk of high refusal when you apply from a third country where you are a temporary resident. Second, finances are very important, but so who is supporting your funds? It should be your parents, not your aunt and uncle, preferably your parents. And you are an adult student, right? So primary, it's good to show that if you have previously had an employment, your savings, your salary, source of income is you, that would be the best option. Then your parents, and then if you have any relatives supporting you, maybe you could show that, but it's not really a good option to show your relatives, because when you are taking help from your relatives financially, it means that you are not financially strong.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So how
based on
about
my
your work experience? Like what are you doing about?
Okay, about my work experience, I previously had a job. Actually, I have my own company. I run a company in Nigeria.
That's
I
good.
produce bottled water and sachet water, and my dad run a company too. Same
That's
company
very
before.
good. Yeah, you kind of remind me of my situation. I grew up in Eastern Europe like you. I studied there and I lived there. I had my own HR recruitment company, but I had a medical education. So when I was 38, I applied for HR, and I came here also, almost about 10 years ago on a study visa myself, and I was self-employed. I had my own company. So for you, the big decision for you would be, would you apply from Malaysia? Would you go back from Nigeria? Second, finances are very important. If you are able to show that you have a company which is working, you have the tax returns showing that the company is working profitable, and you have your sources of incomes, okay, then finances have to be strong for a higher visa approval rate. Okay. So make sure that your bank statements, your source of income, income tax returns, these are official proofs of your source of income. So this is very important.
Okay, on my bank statement, do I need an exact money on it, or the flow of the money is what they're gonna check?
They check the source of income and also the amount, because you are going to study an MBA program and the tuition fees is about $40,000. And you also have 2 years of living expenses. So you have to show at least $60,000.
Okay.
Okay. So if you require my services, I can give you, we usually don't take it, to be honest, because it takes a lot of time. Every application takes at least 100 hours of talking, go back and forth and do it. It's not easy, but I can give you, you're an adult student, you're married and you have a family in Bata?
Yeah, I'm married. I have 3 kids.
That's good. So I'll give you a number of Sibin from my team. He is based here in Canada, and you can sign an agreement with us, legal agreement, and we might be able to support you with your study visa application. But again, I strongly advise you to consider going back to Nigeria and submitting from there, because it really doesn't work out well when you're saying that I'm in Malaysia, I'm studying an MBA, but I want to drop it and I want to study in Canada. And you're again a temporary resident in Malaysia.
Okay. Actually, my school, the school I went to is like an afflicted school. I went to University of Sunderland.
Okay.
But the campus is here in Malaysia. That is where I
Okay.
did my degree, and that is where I'm doing my MBA too.
So how many years have you lived here in Malaysia? Lived there in Malaysia?
For 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
How do you like the place?
Not really. No job. Nothing is happening for we Africans. So
it's not easy. Yeah.
It's not easy for us here. So even when you graduate here, it's hard to give you a job. It's only few like my school, only my school can offer you a job, some selected job, not all job. You can't apply for all job of your choice. So this is the main thing why I really need to migrate from here. But why I don't want to go back to Nigeria, because of the process, the timeline, and the stress. How you said you're
It
being in
is,
Malaysia.
but my friend, let me cut you here. The visa refusal rate when you apply from a third country is much higher. Exception is US, where we have almost 99% visa approvals. UK, we have some visa approvals, and US, we have some, Australia have some visa approvals. But again, in general, applying from a third country has a very high risk of refusal. So I want you to decide and connect with Sibin from my team. Okay, I will put him a note.
Okay. I will do that. I've gotten the number, then I'll keep in touch.
Okay, take care.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Yeah, take care. Santosh.
Yeah, hi, sir.
Yeah, Santosh, thanks for waiting, Santosh. It's been quite some time. So Santosh, where are you from, Santosh?
I'm from Hyderabad.
Okay.
My wife is looking for higher education in Canada. She did bachelor's 5 years ago, and she has 5 years of IT experience.
Okay, let me just make some notes. Okay, so guys who are all watching our live session in our Facebook and YouTube, I am going to log the meeting now so that I can talk to all the people out there, and I'm not going to admit anybody, so I'm locking it. If you have any questions, please join every day, every week from Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. I'm here, and you can also connect with our this was a permanent Zoom link and active from 10:30 a.m. India time, and you can connect with our senior India management team as well. Okay. So yes, Santosh, yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, she didn't attempt in IELTS last week, and she got a overall 6, and her reading score is 5.5.
Will not work out, Santosh. See, in India, the government of Canada has a special program which is called SDS, Student Direct Stream. Okay, so it should be 6.5 with no band less than 6. So the IELTS requirement, right, for postgraduate studies. So Italo as well, I have my team from Brazil here. He's just recently joined. So for postgraduate studies, the minimum requirement, Santosh and Italo, is IELTS 6.5 with no band less than 6. So if you have less than, for SDS, under the Student Direct Stream, which is a special visa process for countries like India and Brazil, under the SDS, you need to have 6 in all bands at least. So your wife does not qualify for SDS, and under non-SDS, she has 5.5. One, getting admission is a problem. Most institutions, good institutions, require 6.5 with no band less than 6. Even if she is lucky to get any admission in some private institutions in Montreal, the visa chances, getting visa approval is very unlikely. Okay, so please, Santosh, make sure that she retakes her English and try and get 6.5 with no band less than 6.
Okay.
Okay, what is her bachelor stream and percentage, Santosh?
Her percentage is around 75 plus.
That's very good. And when did she graduate, and what is her bachelor stream?
Her bachelor stream is IT.
That's very good. Okay.
And 2013, I guess. I mean, 5 years.
And what is her current job? I hope it is in IT.
Yes. And
that's very good.
I have a query on the course selection. I mean, she is working as like a ham as Sam tools, like more into a customer support. I mean, not completely into customer voice based. I mean, mostly the ticket process, like IT ticket processing. So what we are thinking is either this post-graduation studying 2 years can change her the stream of work, right? So that what kind of course will be good for her?
Let me show you. So do you know Conestoga College? Have you heard of Conestoga in Waterloo?
No.
Okay, let me show you a short video. I previously worked in Conestoga College and I live here. This is about 50 minutes from Toronto International Airport. It is a very short video, guys. So please bear with me. Let me just show you this video and you will understand what about. This is the IT hub of Canada. This is called the Technology Corridor of Canada. And Google Canada is located here, and there are thousands of IT companies and IT professionals who live here. So Toronto and Kitchener-Waterloo is called the Technology Corridor of Canada. Let me just share you a video, 2 minutes, and then you will understand what I'm talking about. Okay, you see the screen?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Waterloo is a place for builders, for people who work hard to make something bigger and better than they could achieve alone. From automotive and advanced manufacturing to information and communications technology, we're not just innovating, we're inventing the future. Thousands of startups and multinational brands work shoulder to shoulder, creating what's next, together. Our world-renowned post-secondary schools produce successful founders and dedicated employees, driven forward by cutting-edge research centers, accelerators, the world's largest free incubator, and corporate innovation hubs. The breadth, depth, and quality of these resources form a strong and resilient ecosystem that offers unparalleled support. Wherever you look, you'll see passionate people who take creative risks, try new things, and do more of what they love because of where they live. This is a place where the best and the brightest come to make an impact. In Waterloo, things are changing fast. We're charting new territory, solving complex problems, and growing billion-dollar businesses. We are inventing the future.
So this is Waterloo. It's a great place to live. For IT professionals, and I live here as well. Reason, Toronto is very expensive. It's like big cities, right? Delhi, Bombay, Rio de Janeiro, very expensive. To buy a house in Toronto, like my house here in Waterloo, it's about $1 million. It's a big house, 4-bedroom, huge backyard, and it's a new house which was built in 2018. The same house, Santosh, if I want to buy in Toronto, it will cost me $3 million. So the biggest investment for our immigrants is buying a house. So it doesn't make sense to live in Toronto if you can live in a place which is just about 1 hour and you can save $2 million. Okay, so Conestoga College, this is the college where I previously worked as the International Recruitment Officer for Eastern Europe. And if you go to the Conestoga College, they have many IT programs. And if you click on International, go to Programs, and click here credential. Okay, and then graduate. So this is a desktop. The mobile settings might be different. Apply filter, and then you can look into the IT programs here. I think based on what your wife is doing now, I think there is a very good program. It's reporting systems and database. Have a look at this program, but there are many programs in Conestoga. There are, if you look in from, let's say, right, cloud data management, computer application security, computer application development, digital solutions management, financial planning services, financial technology, food safety quality. This is this is not an IT, information technology, business analysis, information technology, infrastructure, information technology, network security, mobile applications development, predictive analytics, almost about 20 programs, software quality assurance, reporting database systems. So she can study 2 programs, 1+1, right? First year, she can study reporting database. Second year, she can study, if she's interested into software, she can study software. If she's interested in software testing, she can go into software testing. So many opportunities, right? Second, we work with York University in Toronto. Have you heard of York University?
Yeah, I had them. Yeah, I had.
Yeah, so York University has 2 good programs in IT. I'm telling you the programs which are possible for York University. We can make it for September intake. Conestoga, most programs are already closed for September intake. Okay. So York University has two programs in IT. It is blockchain development, backend and blockchain development, and cybersecurity. So cybersecurity is a 1-year program. The tuition fees is about $18,000, and it is available for September intake. Postgraduate certificate in backend development and blockchain development is also a 1-year program. This is the only university in Canada which is offering this program, cybersecurity and postgraduate certificate in blockchain and backend development. The tuition fees is a bit expensive here, $20,500. Okay, so good programs. If your wife is interested, you can look into it. York University is a great place to study. It is School of Professional Continuing Studies, and very good quality of education out here. And I'm not sure if you can, let me see if I can actually stream York University's video as well, so you all people out there can understand what I'm talking about. York University. So hold on a second, please. So this is York University.
Welcome to the virtual tour of York University. York University is Canada's third largest university with over 50,000 students from over 178 countries, spread out over 2 Toronto campuses and soon to be a third in Markham in 2021. We are connected and making an impact across the globe with over 300,000 accomplished alumni, 280 international partnerships, and the only Canadian university with an eco campus in Costa Rica and MBA campus in Hyderabad, India. Founded in 1959, York is proud to be a progressive university that inspires new ways of thinking through excellence in teaching and research. We prepare our graduates for meaningful careers through top-ranked programs and diverse experiential education opportunities. Our community of diverse perspectives and backgrounds share the common goal of making the world a better place. Our motto? Tentata via. The way must be tried. Throughout this tour, you will get to see our Kiel campus and what our students experience here every day, including some of our many academic buildings and innovative learning spaces. You will see student spaces like where you can go to get food on campus, where you can study, where you can work out, the new York University subway station, and everything York has to offer. Enjoy the tour!
Here we are in York Lanes, our very own mall on campus. Located in the heart of campus, students can find restaurants, a pharmacy, banks, a dental clinic, a doctor's office, a hair salon, coffee, and more. It's also home to the York University bookstore, where students can purchase all their class materials and York gear. At York Lanes, students can use their student card, called their YU card, to purchase anything they need. York Lanes is the place on campus to find all the amenities students are looking for.
Welcome to Tate Mackenzie, the hub of York athletics and recreation. My name's Micah. Let me show you around. Whether you're interested in joining...
So that was York University. It's a great option as well. Make sure that your wife retakes her IELTS, or she can also take Duolingo English test for the admission as of now. And then she will have another 2 months to practice her English and take IELTS. And she has to score 6.5 with no band less than 6, Santosh. You might find some low-profile agencies advising you some private colleges in Montreal where you can get admission, but the chances of getting visa are very, very low with 5.5.
Okay.
Okay. Are you also in IT, Santosh?
Yes. I'm
very good. For young people like you, IT, great opportunities. It's buying a house. It is a big investment, but if both of you are working, the salaries in IT are very high. It's generally for experienced people like you, it starts from $100,000, right? So even to buy a house in Canada, even if you take $1 million loan, you'll be paying about $2,500 to $3,000.
Okay.
Okay. So it's very affordable, and for young people it is good, especially for IT professionals. Great opportunities out here. And once you get your Canadian citizenship in Canada, so Canada, US, and Mexico, they have an agreement which is called the NAFTA agreement previously, or it's called COSMA now. Trump changed it. So once you get your Canadian citizenship, you can work in the US without H-1B visa. If you have a job offer from an employer, you can get the visa at the border without the H-1B as well. So, it's a great opportunity for IT professionals here.
To whom
Yes, Santosh?
To whom I can contact for further information?
You can connect with Sushil from my team, or Sushil, can you type your number, Sushil?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, done. Thank you, Gautam.
Okay, Santosh, take care. What is your domain in IT, Santosh?
I work as a mobile application developer.
Oh, that's very good. Anything in software development, great opportunities. Java, full stack, and mobile applications, great opportunities. Are you proper from Hyderabad?
Yes, I'm into, my native is in Andhra, Kakinada.
Oh, I'll also give you one more number. You can connect with Yashwant from a Canada team, just in case. 647-217-5257. This is Yashwant. And I think since you're from Andhra, I'll connect you with Naresh from my team. He's based in Vizag. Sushil, Naresh, if you're here, can you type your number? Sushil, can you type Naresh number, please?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. And I've opened a meeting. Your friend can join. Yes, please. So Santesh, be in touch with Naresh, be in touch with Yashwant. We have separate teams for Andhra and Telangana students, so you can talk to Naresh and also connect with Yashwant here in Canada. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, take care. So she logged the meeting after your friend has joined.
Okay, sir.
Niti Singh. Niti, are you here, Niti?
Sir, you can lock now.
Yeah. So Niti Singh.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, Niti. Yes, please, Praveen.
Hello, sir.
No,
Yes,
I've
Niti.
messaged.
Yes,
I have sent message before. I was the second one in line.
I'm
Before
sorry.
Mambata, Shruti.
What time,
Santosh.
Praveen? What time?
1 second, sir. I sent it before Kishore. I sent.
Yeah, so we, like you see messages in the chat, and some people have directly sent me message. So Niti actually sent me message at please bear with me.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, 10:21.
Before Santosh, before Shruti, before Mambata, I sent message.
What time?
Time around 9 o'clock Indian time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't see a message out here. I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
It's in general chart. It's not a personal
Sir, is my voice is audible?
I don't see. Praveen, let me talk to Niti and I'll talk to you after that. Yes, please. Niti, please. Yes, I can hear BT. Yes, Niti, please go ahead.
Hello, sir. Very good evening.
Good evening. Thanks for waiting.
Sir,
Niti. Yes,
actually,
please.
I have completed. Sir, actually, I have completed my MBA in HR and finance, and in distance education through distance education in 2017.
Niti, आप बेटी कहाँ से हो आप? Where are you from?
Hello.
आप कहाँ से हो? Where are you
I'm
from, Niti?
from Chandigarh.
आप चंडीगढ़ से हो? Okay.
Sir, I'm from Chandigarh.
I hear, Betty. I can hear you. Chandigarh. Okay. And what is your age?
Sir, 33.
33. And you're married. You have children?
Yes, I have a kid 3.5 years old.
3.5 years. Okay. And what is your current job?
Sir, currently I'm working as a HR executive.
Okay. Okay.
Sir, actually, I would like to
So,
take admission in Canadian college because.
okay. So let me ask you a few more questions, Betty. So what is your bachelor stream and percentage and year of graduation?
Sir, I did my bachelor in 2012. Actually, after that, I have joined two different job profile after completing my BSc.
Academics,
I done
Betty.
BSc in medical.
BSc medical. Academics are very important, Niti. Percentage क्या है आपका BSc medical में?
So that is 70%, more than 71. I think it's 71%.
That's good. And year of graduation?
Sir, it's 2012.
2012. Okay. तो उसके बाद आपने क्या किया?
Sir, after 2012 to 2014, I did teaching job.
कितने साल तक?
Sir, 2 साल, 2012 to 2014.
2012 से 2014. Okay. उसके बाद आपने क्या किया?
Sir, actually after 14 I got married, and from 14 to 2015 I did like a coaching I have joined, but I don't have any proof to show it because I have joined for competitive exam.
Okay, that's fine. And after that?
After like sir 2015 to 17, along with my studies, I joined educational like institution here in Chandigarh group of colleges. So I joined as a student welfare executive that time.
Okay. Okay, student welfare. And how many years did you work there?
So 2015 to 2017, 2 years.
2 years. Okay. And what did you do after that?
Sir, that after that I have just started HR executive job because that time my studies complete. I have completed my MBA in same field of HR and finance. So after completing my MBA, I have just joined the job.
Okay. And what is your current salary?
The current salary is 30,000 per month.
Okay. Okay. So remember, Nidhi, from the study visa perspective, it is very important that you choose a program which is relevant to your education, relevant to your work experience, but is not a repetition, right? You already have MBA in HR, and your current job is HR.
So, but it is, so the education is in distance learning. It was not in regular actually.
Are you in express entry profile, Betty?
No, sir. Right now, no.
Okay.
I was actually firstly thinking I have done my ECA and all, but actually nowadays like draws not coming out and my score is very low, CRS score. So that's why I'm thinking to go through the study route.
Okay. Are you in touch with anybody from my CIP team?
So once I have just have word with I don't know, Delhi one is like what the name Abhinav sir.
Abhinav and Suchi from our
No,
team.
Suchi, no. Abhinav sir. I had word with him. So he have suggested me, Anil sir actually suggested me firstly, course related to professional course. It was career development professional course actually.
Yes. So after, because you already have Niti, because you already have HR, very limited opportunities aapke liye, right? So you can look into one Conestoga College. They have this program which is career development course, which is not a bad option aapke liye. That is one. Let me just share you the screen and you can see the program here. So this is one program, career development professional. Okay.
Yes, so sir, my concern is that I have booked my IELTS for 3rd of March. So
Okay.
before like giving IELTS exam, can I apply for the college? And like
Yes.
it would
Conestoga
be a
College,
risky
if
for
you
the.
no. So it has nothing to do with risk यहाँ पे. So what आपको तो पता है, you know how many people from Punjab, Haryana apply for Canada,
Yes, sir.
right? Right.
Yes.
So in every program, if it is one group, there are 30 to 35 seats. If it is two groups, 60 to 70 seats for the whole world. And you know how many
Yes, sir.
thousands of applications come from Punjab alone, right? So
Yes, sir.
So what college has done is Conestoga College has an exception this year. They have opened, they have given an opportunity for students to apply conditional admit. If you have a booking of your IELTS, we can apply with a conditional admit. Okay.
Okay.
So Sushil is the career
Sir, if I
development.
would score like.
Ek minute, beti. So Sushil, is the career development program open?
Checking, sir. 2 minutes.
Yes. So check this program and also.
Sir, it's open, sir, actually.
Naresh, you are also here. Yes, it is open, Betty. So we can submit, if you like the program, we can definitely submit your application for this. The program might close anytime. Conestoga, very fast. After Toronto, this is the most popular college, and Conestoga, by enrollment, is the largest
Yes, sir.
college in Ontario. Okay.
Okay, so sir, only one college I should apply, or I have to do like search two more colleges or courses for me?
Courses
Like I
nahi hai,
have
Betty.
suggested so many.
Yeah, but tell me the course.
Sir,
You already have
sir,
MBA. And you also hold MBA HR. So you can go for generic programs like project management, but it is a waste of time and money, right? And there is one institution where I would advise you also to consider, but location is not good. It is in Atlantic Province. So there is Crandall University. Okay. They have programs, which is master of, it's a very small it is a very small location. It's population of just about 30,000, and it is like, just to
Okay.
understand, it is like our Assam, Sikkim, Meghalaya, Manipur, northeast of India.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, like I have visited other so many like visa consultant here in Chandigarh, Mohali, Punjab. There's a hub of consultants.
So
So
Betty,
they
just to
all
explain
suggested me like.
you, Lithi, so just for you to understand, Betty, I previously worked as the head of South Asia in Mohawk College. And before that, I worked
Yes,
as the International Student Recruitment Officer. And I know every agency in India who has a direct agreement. And I've personally visited many of them many times. Okay. So remember,
Yes, sir.
it is your responsibility to do your due diligence. Kyunki katega sir aapka, unka nahi. So remember, first logic, the first principle, what you have to do while you're researching, there are hardly about 50 universities and 50 colleges in Canada. Sit down for 1 or 2 days and you will also be an expert. So very important, what you have to do is to relate the program choice. The proposed program of study should be relevant to your work experience in case of adult students. It should not be a repetition of your previous education. Okay. So forget what have you researched, what programs have you researched, which you feel are relevant with your current job and future career prospects.
Sir, actually, I am very much confused because so many of consultancy telling me that you are not eligible for study visa and like your chances of getting visa is very, very low. So you're just wasting your money and all. So actually, I'm very confused what to do actually right now. So I have
We
heard
have
about the
hundreds.
CIP group. So
yeah, so I am 47. Okay. And
yes, sir.
yeah, so the reason why I'm telling you is I came to Canada also on a study visa. I applied when I was 38.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I used to live in Europe, and then I came with my wife and 2 kids on a study visa 10 years ago. almost. Okay. And we have hundreds of
Yes, sir.
students, adult students, 35, 40 years approved study visa. But general rule, older the person, higher is the risk. Yes, there is risk. Definitely there is risk. But again, I wouldn't say it is impossible. Second, very important to understand also, if you have an MBA, also there is a higher risk of visa refusal. Okay, because you already have a master's. So important for you to choose a program which is not a repetition of what you have studied and where you can correlate your education with your work
Yes, sir.
experience.
Okay, so sir, I think so career development professional is good for me according to your suggestion and like Anil sir's suggestion.
I want you to think, Niti. Again, I'm telling you, Betty, see this, you're an adult and it is your responsibility to research and understand. It should be a mutual decision. Okay. It should not be, Gautam sir, aapne kaha main ja raha hu. That's not, you should check the program, you should research, and you should take the decision. Our job is to advise, but this is your life and you will bear the consequences of it. Okay. So check it, see, go through the program curriculum, correlate with your life priorities, what you want to do, career priorities. And if you think this is a good program, we can take it forward.
Okay, sir, one more question. Is this a co-op program?
It is not a co-op. Business may co-op programs are very limited.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay.
So after that, I can just adopt another like program after completing this 1 year, because 1 year will be not sufficient for getting PR.
Yes.
Ultimately,
So
goal is to get
1+1.
PR.
Yeah, 1+1, two programs would be good. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much for your suggestion. I will. Sir, he is in outsourcing company. He is in ATL, at the position of ATL. He is in outsourcing company.
Okay. I'll give you my number. Send me a message. Okay. We will talk offline as well.
Sure, sir.
I'm planning an office in Chandigarh for some time, but it's always been a pain. I could not travel due to the COVID, but this is my cell and WhatsApp. Please send me a message. Okay.
Sure, sir. Sure. Thank you so much, sir, for your guidance.
You're welcome, Betty. And again, as I said, see, you're an adult student. You have to read, you have to check the program, and you have to decide, right? People, they're always giving advice is free, easy. But going through the program, studying and all this, it is. Go ahead.
So that's why, because of their advices, I have just listed, I think so, approximately 10 to 15 agents, because of my friends suggested me different agents. So I gone through that, but I was literally confused after meeting them.
I'm more confused. So which agencies did you visit?
Yes. Sir, Canam, that is very famous in Chandigarh.
I know. Uske
So
baad next.
Canam I visited, and SIEC is one of the
I
famous
know
in
them.
Chandigarh.
Next. Okay.
And sir, rather than there's in Mohali also so many consultants like
Like
World
what?
Immigration Center.
Next.
World Immigration Center. And sir, here is one new charm, and just a new opened, like I think so 8 months ago. There's a True Way is in Chandigarh, just opened 8 months ago.
Don't go for sub-agents, but very important for all the people who are planning to study in Canada. So in India, there is a concept of sub-agents because institutions only work with just about 75 to 100 agencies. In some institutions even have less than 50. So in India, it has become a multi-level marketing.
Yes, sir.
So one agency who has an agreement, they work with the accept applications from about 2,000 sub-agents. So these sub-agents cannot communicate with the college. If anything happens, any problem, they cannot communicate, right? They also try to block students. They don't give students email to the college. Students will not receive any communication from the college. And they also apply visa. They don't give the GC key details. You don't really know what is happening. Many of them do that. So be careful. All the students, please, when you go to any agency, it doesn't have to be CIP, always ask first question. Do you have a direct agreement with this institution? If they do not have, it's not worth applying through them, because they will not be able to communicate and facilitate your admission, or if anything happens, it will be a very lengthy process. For example, right, this agency, what you mentioned, True or whatever name it is, they don't have a direct agreement, so they send your application to somebody else, right? So it's already a 2 days gap. Conestoga, the program closes in 1 hour, 2 hours, or 1 day. So by the time this agency sends the documents and they are submitting the applications, it's already 2 working days gone. The same with communication. You have some question, then your agency sends them, they send an email to college, and it takes all an extra time for all this. Okay, so be very careful with that and look into it.
That's why I choose like CIP. I just want to go through ahead with this.
Sure, Betty, we will be happy to help you, but again, understand the risk factors. Age is a risk, masters is a risk. Okay, so let's hope. We have many students approved, but this is the reality, that there is risk. Okay, Niti?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for your guidance. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Betty. Take care and have a good night. Yeah, Praveen, please.
Anna, good morning to you. Good evening from India.
Good evening to you from Toronto, Waterloo. So, thanks, Praveen. Thanks for waiting, and
It's been
heads up
almost
for
1.5
letting.
months. I've been waiting, Anna. But anyhow,
Sure.
I mean, it is worth waiting, listening to your well-explained suggestions and advices.
First time, second time, third time, it is okay. Then you will get bored. It's the same.
Anna, thank you very much. First of all, you have answered my first question by answering to Neetu, because almost we are into 37 and 38, and we're planning
Where are
to
you
immigrate.
from, Praveen?
Basically Hyderabad, Anna, but my grandparents are from Warangal.
Okay, ఎందుకంటే నాకు ఒక ఫ్రెండ్ ఉన్నాడు కిరణ్ అల్లూరి అని, he was my schoolmate.
Okay. Probably we might be connected somewhere, because my grandparents and great grandparents are from Warangal area. Vardhanapet.
Vardhanapet. Okay, then I'm from Hanamkonda.
Nice to know
Yeah.
that.
Okay, so you're 37, Praveen?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, we were in Middle East for quite some time, 8 years, and recently we came back to India before COVID. And the thing is, we have already secured an admission for my wife in CBU.
Okay.
And just a quick question, like we want, like, through you to launch our application, whether it is for visitor or SOP. So if you can.
So a couple of things, Praveen. Let me just stop the live stream and then we can take it forward. So guys, thank you very much for joining our live QA session today. This is Gautam Kolluri from CIP Study Abroad. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and founder director of CIP Study Abroad. I previously worked in Conestoga College and Mohawk College as an international students recruitment officer. If you have any questions, we'll be happy to help you during our daily Zoom session, Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Toronto time. Have a good night and thank you.